Hey everyone, Razbowski here, and welcome back to some more Five Nights at Freddy's information and speculation. So, this was actually a bit of a crazy one. So, I was lying there in my bed just trying to settle down, and my brain has just been ticking over. After editing the videos that I'd done earlier on today, I was going over the footage again, and I was thinking something pretty damn radical. So, the game's called Five Nights at Freddy's, but what happens if Freddy isn't actually the main antagonist? What happens if it's somebody else that's in there messing up the works, gumming up the works and killing all the kids and causing a lot of controversy? What happens if Freddy isn't the actual boss, but is just the face of things? What happens if it's somebody else? Somebody like this person, for instance, Bonnie. Now, if you know anything about Scott or the background to the game, Scott hates Bonnie. Scott had nightmares of this creature and has continued apparently since he has started creating these games. And Bonnie, for one, freaks me the shit out. For some reason, in the first game, Bonnie wanted my booty the whole time. Now, the main reason I'm thinking about how Bonnie could be the main antagonist of all of this and the main sort of boss, the main ringleader to all these killings is, one, he's purple, the purple guy. It kind of goes hand in hand. Well, I'm talking about old Bonnie, that is. Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is purple. I know the new shiny one in Toy Bonnie was blue, but it's not just that. It's not just that. Let's have a look at some of the information that we've got for us. Now, if we go back over all of the trailers real quick, let's go start from the very beginning and look at the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 trailer is here. So, first of all, the only animatronic that was actually animated in this trailer was Bonnie. Bonnie features heavily in this one. Very, very heavily. Heavily so that it kind of looks like perhaps Bonnie is maybe in the forefront of Scott's mind a little bit more. In trailer 2, we have a look. The very first animatronic we actually see is Bonnie. The next animatronic that's up is Bonnie. The only toy one that was actually activated and animated was Toy Bonnie. And then we saw Withered Bonnie in the room again. And in the final trailer for the brand new one, Bonnie is ridiculously heavily featured on that wall. I've not taken my time to count how many times Bonnie is featured. Maybe you guys can do that yourselves, but Bonnie is everywhere. Bonnie is everywhere. Foxy, don't really see Foxy that much. You really don't. Chica is kind of a side part. She's sort of like the sexy best friend. You've got the Marionette has just come into the second game, and Balloon Boy as well. But in the third trailer as well, Bonnie looks at you. That is interesting. Why is Bonnie so heavily featured? In the first one, Bonnie's the only one that animates and runs down the corridor. Bonnie rips off its mask. In the second one, Withered Bonnie is the first person you see. Then in the room, you put the mask on, Bonnie is there. Toy Bonnie is also animated with the eyes opening up. And in the third trailer, as we've just seen, we've got this creature we don't know what it is yet, and it looks like Bonnie. It really does, with the ears sitting up there. I know I really want it to be the hybrid theory, I really do, but it looks like Bonnie. We can't get past that fact. It could be a golden Bonnie, or a rotten Bonnie, or a Bonnie that's lost all of its colors, but it just strikes me as very peculiar that this robot, either it's Scott's favorite because he's had so many nightmares about it, but even in the games, Bonnie is always there on night one. Bonnie is one of the first person you will encounter, and it just seems like Bonnie is a little bit more than a side bitch to Freddy Fazbear. Bonnie could be the ringleader, the silent partner in all of this murder and business. I just think it's a nice angle to think of. There I am, just sitting in my bed thinking about it and thinking, Bonnie's in it a lot. Like an awful lot. I hated Bonnie when I was first playing the games, and I still do. Now, Withered Bonnie always gets me, and I'm sure whatever the hell's going to be happening in this new game is going to be getting me Bonnie related wise, but I just thought it was interesting. Again, purple, the murderer is purple. Maybe Bonnie is involved in that somehow. I don't know. The only thing that kind of disputes that fact is the phone guy said that there was the yellow suit, the spare suit in the back, was taken away to kill kids. But again, if the phone guy is the purple guy, then maybe he's trying to throw people off the scent by using a different suit, or saying the person has used a different suit and throwing people off the scent a little while he just keeps on his murdering ways. I don't know, but I just think it's really interesting to think what happens if Freddy Fazbear actually isn't the main antagonist and it could be Bonnie instead. I just think that is mind-blowing. it just, we talked about it before, Bonnie was featured so heavily, and it just blows my mind. Anyway, let me know down in the comment section below. I'm going to bed, I'm so tired. But I just wanted to get this video out because it's just hyped me up again. So let me know what you think about Bonnie perhaps being the main antagonist of this whole thing. But as always, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, drop a like, leave your theories and comments in the comment section below, and I will see you tomorrow for some more brand new videos. I've been Razbowski, you've been the beautiful bastards as always for watching, and I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye!